In this video, I'm going to quickly go through content development in Xapimed. To start off, I want to quickly ask, what is a verification method? To put simply, a verification method is two things. It is a piece of content, which could be a checklist, and this piece of content is coupled with a workflow. What makes nurses drawn to Xapimed is that we focus on the workflows, and this enables educators to create content that accurately reflects the real-life experiences of nursing education. For example, if we look at some of the verification methods for a competency such as urinary catheter insertion and nursing care, we can see that these three verification methods down here actually follow a supervised assessment workflow in Xapimed. What this means is that a nurse completes a piece of content, they then submit it to an assessor, and this assessor can be, for example, their peer, a preceptor, or their line manager. Now the assessor can either choose to sign this off, or they can provide comments, feedback, and promote a discussion with the nurse on their submission. Switching to my Xapimed environment, what I'm looking at here is the interactive preview screen for the different verification methods that we will use for the competency. We have received very positive feedback from educators who develop content because you're able to test the different workflows and switch between acting as a nurse or assessor when going through them. For example, if we go to the test, preview it as a self-assessment workflow, and act as a nurse, we can just walk through the test, and when the progress on the top left-hand corner is 100%, we can sign it off. But if we change it to a supervised assessment workflow, and we go to the case study example here, still previewing it as the nurse, we can walk through and fill out these responses. And once this is done, we can see the green tick appear. This just means that the nurse has completed their content and they are now ready to submit it to an assessor. So now if we preview this case study as an assessor, the assessor can see the responses from the nurses as read only, and scrolling down, they are able to go in and add any comments and grade the case study. Again, the assessor can choose to sign this off once they are complete, or they can provide comments, feedback, and send it back to the nurse in order to promote discussion. Now the content is completely customizable, so I'm able to go in and drag and drop more questions if needed, or I can add more sections for the assessor or the nurse, depending on my use case. In terms of notifications, you're able to easily customize and choose what types of notifications you want sent and to who, and these are the options you have. You are also able to send reminders if the task isn't completed in time.